Hi everyone, I'm Loida. Welcome back to my channel. You know, one of the most popular questions that I always get is how do I stay organized and how do I keep all of my leads and everyone that I speak to organized in like a database? Now, there are many resources out there. There are many CRMs, but in this video, I'm going to be covering one resource that I recently started using and I have completely fell in love with, and that is Trello. Prior to me starting to use Trello, which I started consistently since December, I had looked into it about a year ago, but when I first looked into it, it just seemed so complicated. And I feel that over the Christmas and winter break, something just kind of clicked and I learned how to use it pretty much in like a day. Now, Trello is a platform. It's completely free. It's online. And the best thing is that it also comes in the form of a mobile app. So you can download it on your phone and you can have access to everything that you have online on your dashboard, but at your fingertips. So without me continuing to blabber on, let's get into this almost what's going to be like a tutorial. So what I'll be doing is that I will be recording on here on my camera, but I will also be screen recording so you'll see both of us at the same time. Now this right here is the main landing page for Trello. Really what it allows you to do is that it allows you to organize pretty much everything that you have going on. And it also allows you to collaborate with other people. So let's say you are working with a team. All of you in the team can log on to Trello. You can share what are called boards, which is kind of like, let's say, chat groups where you post different things regarding what you're working on, whether it's projects. You'll see how I use it and it's going to make a lot more sense. But yeah, Trello lets you invite a lot of people so that you can all have access to this dashboard where everyone knows exactly what's going on. As you can see right here, you can work with your team. It also allows you to have information at your fingertips with the mobile app, which is really convenient and one of the things that I absolutely love. So what I'm going to do right now is that I'm actually going to log on to my account so that you can see exactly how I'm using it. So obviously I went incognito here so that you can see what it actually looks like when you're not logged on. So let's say you create an account. It's completely free. Once you log in, it's going to be looking something like this. So the first thing that you're going to do, and again, the way that I use this is for organizing pretty much all of my leads and everything that I have going on real estate related. So I will go on boards. So you go on there and then I will create a new board. So right here, for the sake of this video, let's say I'm naming it real estate organization. And it gives you the option if you want to create it for your team or if you just want to do it for yourself. So let's say I'm just going to do it for myself. You can make it private or public. For this case specifically, I'm going to make it private because if you're going to do this yourself, you're going to want to make it private since it's just something that's going to be for you or anybody that you invite to see your board. So now we're going to hit create board. You can actually change the background. If you go right here to the right, change background, you can add your custom picture to it. You can go under photos, you can pick a color. Let's say I'm going to go under photos. Let's pick, for example, homes. So we're going to pick, let's scroll down and I don't know, we'll just use this one. That way you can, oh, actually, that one does not look that appealing. We'll use this one. This one's really nice. Okay, so this, obviously, since it's real estate, we want to put a house in the background. Again, you can pick whatever it is that you want. So now that we've changed our background, what we're going to do is that we're going to start creating different lists. Now, these lists, imagine it being almost like tabs in a notebook. And this is where you're going to keep all of the information that you want to refer to or keep organized. So the first list that we're going to do is going to be the to-do list. And again, Trello and this is something that you're going to be looking at every single day, whether it's on your dashboard, on your computer, or on your phone. So we have the to-do list. We have, let's say, hot leads, cold leads, warm leads, active transactions, open houses, sign calls, referrals. You guys get the idea. I'm just going to do those lists because I could keep on going on and on, but I want you just to get the gist of it. So now we're going to do the to-do list. Now, one thing that I like to do is that, and that you can do for each of these, is that you can put a cover picture. So for this card, the very first one, this is where I'm going to be posting that cover photo. So the cover photo is just pretty much what the list name is, but in a picture. So it can stand out and it'll be more appealing to your eye once you're scrolling through trying to find out the tab that you're looking for. So let's say we're going to do the to-do. So the card is just going to say to-do list for today, or whatever it is that you want to name it, and then enter. We're going to double click it and it's going to take you to this. So we're going to go to the right and we're going to add cover. So right here is where we add covers, and you can upload a picture if you would like. What I have done is that I have gone on Canva and I have created my own pictures. You can also just use one of the ones that the platform has provided, but let's say I'm going to upload a cover image. So this is, these are all my files. Let's say I think I have one of to do. I do, here it is. Because again, everything that I'm showing you right now is exactly what I have and what I do on my Trello. And see, there you go. So now that is the cover picture for that list. So we're just going to close out of there. So let's say we're going to do this day by day. And again, this is the to-do list. So you're just going to add everything that you need to do is going to be its own card. So for today, we're going to do create a social media post for a listing. Now let's say you actually want to set a deadline for that. You're going to double click on that, and then on the right there you see it says due date. So let's say today is Wednesday. I'm filming this right now. It's 8 o'clock at night, but let's say I want this due tomorrow, Thursday the 9th at 4 p.m. And then I'm going to save, and it actually gives you a reminder. So let's say I want a reminder 2 hours before, 15 minutes before. Let's do 1 hour before. So I'm going to save, and then it's already there. If you can see right here, it shows me that there's a reminder. Now, like I mentioned earlier, if you are in a team, or let's say you are working with another agent on something, or you have an assistant, this is a great platform where you can invite your assistant or whoever is your admin. That way you can all see what's going on, and you can also pretty much right here where you see that it says add to card members. Let's say you did have an admin, you can put the admin's name, and then if this is a task that you would want them to do, then they know they have to do it by January 9th at 4 p.m. So this is just an example. So pretty much this is how I use the to-do. For the hot leads, we'll do the same thing again right here. Hot leads for me is anybody that's ready to do something in 30 days or less. So hot leads ready in 30 days or less. Again, I'm going to double click it. I'm going to add a cover because I like things to look nice and it's more attractive, and it makes me actually want to do something when I see pictures. I'm just a visual person. So I'm going to upload a cover. Now for hot leads, the way that I use it is that for the cards, I put the actual lead's name. So for example, Joe Schmo in Laguna Beach, January listing. Let's say this person, Joe Schmo, wants to sell his house this month. So that's pretty much what I put on there. You can do whatever it is that you want that'll help you and will remind you who that person is. So now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to double click. Now under description, this is where I'm going to add that person's address and any information that I have that will help me. So let's say it's 123 Ocean Avenue, Laguna Beach, owes $500,000, will be moving to Montana, whatever, you get the point. So we'll save it on there. And then something else that I like is that, let's say I have already taken this listing, I can actually attach, let's say, the listing agreement or any documents on there. If you're not around and an email needs to be sent and your admin is also included in this Trello dashboard, then they have access to it. And this is something that I've done before. So you can upload files on there. Let's say you are supposed to speak to them on a certain day. Again, you can put the due date on there. And something that I do is that every time that I do speak to somebody or I have an update, what I do is that I'll go under activity and where it says write comment. Let's say I typed this in 3 months ago and I was supposed to call them today, and I did. Under activity, I would put spoke to them today, still not ready, call back on Monday. Progress is they have clean garage. Something like that. You get the point. So this is something that I love because now I can just put on there my notes and it'll tell me the date and the time that I have posted it when I do look back on it. So I hope that you guys are kind of getting the point of how it is that I use this. And that goes the same for cold leads, warm leads, active transactions. For open houses, the way that I would use it is if you have any open houses coming up, you put the address on there, you put perhaps what you're going to be doing to promote the open house, any social media posts that you want to be putting out there. You can actually create the post, put it on there, and if you have like a social media person or your admin that's supposed to be doing the posting, they could just grab that picture and do it whenever that activity is set to be done. And yeah, I hope that this has helped you, and I hope that you have understood. I know I kind of went pretty fast, but again, when I first looked into Trello, I found it so overwhelming. I think I was looking at way too many tabs, and this way that I just explained it to you is probably the easiest way that I can explain it that has worked for me. And something that I have done for you is that I have created a template specifically for you guys so that you don't have to worry about doing all this and what if you mess up. I have already done that for you, which is this tab right here. You can click on the link in the description box and that will take you to this template. This is a completely free template that I have created, again, for you guys. Done lender updates. If you're working with a lender and you need some updates on certain buyers, you can put the buyers' names on there. If you have any referrals, you can put the referrals, the names, or the agents, whatever it is. Any active clients, appointments that you have set, hot leads, warm leads, cold leads, sign calls. I do that as well. Any sign calls that I get from people that are actually motivated or serious or are some type of lead, I'll put them on there. This is a free template for you guys. So you can actually edit it yourself to whatever it is that you do for your business. With that being said, I hope that you did enjoy this video. This is something new that I will be starting to do where I talk more about applications and different type of techie stuff. If you have any other questions or any other video ideas, let me know in the comment section below, and I will see you guys on the next one.